What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm your boy Zawoki, and we are going to be talking about the future of Fortnite and what it has to offer. Some good, some bad. There's some news that's going to be kind of shocking, but this is more or less going to be telling you what the future of Fortnite is going to be having for us for technically the next season, the story, what it's to have, what's going to happen, because we really don't know anything with no map changes or what have you. So right now, right here, we're going to look at in depth what the Chaos Agent might be doing as a possible boss, aka a commander that is kind of controlling and kind of the head of the alter egos as being villains, as the possibility that the Chaos Agent is making future plans that might be destructive towards the Fortnite map. So guys, pull up a seat, grab some popcorn as we take a look at the new possibility of this loading screen being a new story for Fortnite. So guys, looking a little bit in depth in this, and before we go any further, I do apologize that I am stuttering. I know a couple people have mentioned it on my channel that if you would stick to a script, you would be a little bit more comfortable and so forth like that, which I actually am doing. I just get really excited and I talk a little bit faster than I should, and then I kind of stumble on my words and so forth like that. So please be aware and forgiving that I might stutter here and there. So please forgive me on that. But let's go in depth in here. So the first thing off is this guy right here, Chaos Agent was given to us as the final reckoning kind of piece that we were given to at the end of season 10 in the battle or the Batman theater. Chaos Agent was one of these posters, as you will, but he might be actually a little bit more in depth that we actually thought, or they're using him as more of a alter ego boss, since we got pretty much the good guys versus the bad guys. And I'll link the video down below of what I predicted, which was kind of like a G.I. Joe versus Cobra is a possibility, because we had the 8-ball, and then we have Scratch, which pretty much look like what was it? What's their names? It was Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. Those two kind of similar in any ways, and then the female kind of looked like the female I would say commander, but kind of the next boss down. But it just this essence of what Chaos Agent is doing is giving that G.I. Joe versus Cobra kind of story. Not saying that it could be a crossover, but it's it's Epic's rendition of possibility of a G.I. Joe kind of versus Cobra kind of theme. The reason why is because a lot of people are talking about this image that I'm about to show you, that if it's Chaos Agent looking at some screens, and we kind of get a little essence of a he's overseeing certain things. We kind of get some little pics here and there of what is happening. So we're going to pull up this image right now. This is what it looks like right now. Boop. So this is the Chaos Agent. This is the final image. And it just says in the banner itself says he's planning on something. What do we know? We're looking at the screens already of the bat. We're going to start with the top left. We have the character that came to us not too long ago. It was called Big Chugs. Looks like he's looking down at something. Not quite sure what he's looking at. And then down below that we see the Slurp monster, but in the villainish form, and it looks like an army is being built. Could that mean something else? Don't know. And then below that is the other character that is the week 8 kind of secret skin that we were able to unlock. She has 3 different variations, but she's sitting here on this screen and the one at the bottom right with her pickaxes and her back bling. So definitely that's kind of showing us a little bit more in depth about the villains. Then moving a little bit into center, you kind of see right where his head is, kind of like a storm brewing, as you will. I'm going to show you what I'm thinking of, but that you kind of see like a storm radar looking right above his head. Then we have next to that the bunker that has kind of been a mystery to us right off the start when we saw this new map. The bunker with a screen just showing the front entrance of the bunker. And then below that we see Kevin the Cube as a possibility of it being mischievous in its villainous form. It is the power that feeds this new map. So could that mean something else as well? Not sure. But right next to that, to the right, we see somebody in a kind of almost, kind of like they're getting ready to be in some type of, almost like a Captain America, where they were in this vault or in this capsule, and they were given powers. You kind of see some DNA strands, kind of see some light. You can't really see much more. I want to say this was probably Big Chugs, kind of like Big Chugs was Bane, where he was injected with the slurp juice and became Big Chugs. That could be a possibility. That's just a theory of mine, that this is the image that used to be Big Chugs before he was injected with the slurp juice, as you will. But then looking at the image above the top right and below his left leg, we kind of give in a screen that would show us of a kind of like a nuclear testing screen that would start before a test. I've seen this screen before on Call of Duty Black Ops when or on for like zombies and so forth like that. So definitely kind of trying to figure out what that means with those two screens. And then to the final bottom left, we have a screen that shows hiding places, but then it has some type of squiggly kind of emotes next to it, not kind of knowing what they're meaning, as maybe they're saying hide in these and then we'll definitely use these to our advantage. Not quite sure, but that's what it's showing, is these traps are theirs for the use. I'm not quite sure, but anyways, that is the banner. So, and what I was meaning is if you look at this storm right here, this is what that storm looks like. It looks like some type of storm, aka it could be a winter storm, because we are coming into the winter Christmas season. Could this possibly be a storm that's going to hit the new Fortnite map? Who knows? But that's what that image on the TV screen kind of made me think of. And then this is the Big Chugs that we were looking at before. This could have been the character that was on that bench or on that gurney that was getting injected with the DNA strands that you saw on the TV, and he became Big Chugs when they injected him, kind of like a Bane kind of thing. And then you have the bunker, which we see right here. This is the front entrance that we were looking at before. Not quite sure. Maybe this is their lair. This is the evil doers lair. Who knows? Right off the bat, when I thought of this bunker, I thought of Deep Impact, when they were worried about a possible tidal wave. So they put everybody, or pretty much they selected people to go in this cave and survive for the next 2 to 3 years, because the whole world was going to be in a disaster. That's what I thought right off the bat. But could this be a possible either entrance that he's watching to make sure no one is coming towards this entrance, or is this the good guy's base and he's watching to see when he can get in here? Who knows? That is my possibility, or my ideas. And then also we are going to be looking at the Secret 8 skin, which is this girl. She kind of gives that essence of, if you watch the first G.I. Joe, of that girl that was kind of more, I would say, she was bad to the bone. She was she was pretty much being controlled by King Cobra, Commander, whatever have you. But this kind of girl just gives me that feel. She has different colors. She's got the red, the green, and the white. Definitely like this character. Don't think she's the best secret skin that we've had, but this is her. So I'm guessing she's still part of the villainous team, because she's got that patch right above her left chest there. So something villainish is coming, and possibly a battle is going to be happening, as kind of like the King Cobra versus the G.I. Joes, as a possibility. Not a crossover per se, but Epic's version of that. And then this is what another person stated online. Didn't show a name on it, but I'm going to pop that one up here. This is what they're kind of thinking, that these villains that we've been unlocking and so forth like that, where you have the boss, which is the chaos guy. Then you have the second in command, which is the pretty much the chick that we talked about. And then we have the next, or the 100 battle tier skin, because he was an upgrade. Not quite sure what he's holding, if it's like the Nexus orb, what have you. But he's holding that. Then we have the generals down below that, which are the ones that pretty much control the armies and so forth like that, as in Storm Shadow or what have you. Not quite sure if that one girl with the straps above her chest area. I don't think she's bad, but I'm getting the essence from the other three characters. But what do you guys think? And then we have the elites, which are pretty much like the really strong soldiers, the super soldiers, what have you. I wouldn't say that character to the left, to the right, I would say. I wouldn't say that she is that way. I would put her down to the soldier and then bring up the slurp juice guy up, just because they are more of a super soldier kind of thing, experiments that they were using in their army, what have you. And then we have the soldiers, which is the guy down below, and so forth like that. So this could be a crossover. It could be not. It could be their view about doing this possibility. What do you guys think? What do you guys think as the story moves up on in Fortnite? What do you think is going to happen? Because we just got a word. I'm looking at pretty much Fortnite's webpage, what have you. They did confirm that Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 2 is actually delayed until February 2020. So that really, at the first point, kind of made me a little mad, because I've been like grinding. I've been making sure that my battle pass is completely maxed out, making sure that I have all the skins that I need, and then I'm getting ready to unlock all the challenges, and then they throw out that you guys are not getting a season for the month of December. You're not getting a season for the month of January. You're going to be getting a new season in February. So that kind of put a burden on me, kind of made me a little upset. What do you guys think about that, having extra 2 months? Are they going to give us some more weapons? Because right now, I think Fortnite is a little dry. Besides challenges, there's really not much going on since after Halloween, where we had the Halloween decorations and so forth like that. But not much has changed to the world of Fortnite after that. We're not getting any vehicles. We're not getting a lot of maneuver or movement through the world of Fortnite. It's a little harder to get across the map. I'm not really complaining about that, because I can traverse the map pretty well using the water, the boats, the zip lines, and so forth like that. But overall, it would be nice to have some vehicles, maybe a dirt bike or a goat cart. We have goat carts before, but maybe even a car. We've had these kind of military cars all over the map, or kind of off-wheeled vehicles. Those would be kind of cool to use. Maybe a helicopter. I know how much people don't like the airplanes, but maybe a helicopter would be kind of cool. But it just seems, and with no weapons coming, it's just, and no equipment and updates on traps or what have you, it's just kind of like, blah. So what exactly is Fortnite and Epic? And when I say Epic, I mean Fortnite. But what is Epic planning? What is Chaos planning himself with those screens? Is he making an army? Does he have these bad guys working for him? What is going to happen? I'm kind of losing my mind trying to wrap my head around this and try to figure out what's exactly going on. I'm pretty much playing an FBI agent, trying to exactly figure out what is happening and these little Easter eggs that might be giving to us, because Fortnite loves their Easter eggs. They give it to us in the battle pass. They give it to us in the map as icons or emotes or whatever have you in the battle pass and in the world of Fortnite. And I'm trying to figure that out. But if you guys have any theories, if you guys have any predictions, let me know down below. I would love to hear you guys' predictions. Message me on Twitter, message me on Instagram, message me on the comments, message me on Facebook. Let me know, because I'd love to predict this before it actually happens. And since we have 2 months to predict this now, we have definitely a good amount of time to figure out what's going to happen. So like I said, guys, make sure you guys like and comment please, because I love to read you guys' comments in the morning when you wake up and see that you guys like and shared and so forth like that. So let me know down below if you guys are excited about this possibility, theory being a possibility. Let me know about your possibilities and theories, because I would definitely love to hear them. And then also, if you guys are new to the channel or have not subscribed yet, and you guys are on the fence about it and you're thinking about it, why not subscribe? It's free. And I'm going to be giving good content. Also, Halo Reach is coming out. I'm going to be playing a lot of that. I played it a lot back in the day. I'm going to be playing more of it because it is in the MCC, which is Master Chief Collection. I'll be playing a lot of that in my streams and posting videos about that here very soon, because it is going to be dropping tomorrow to PC and Xbox. So I'm going to be super excited about that. So why not subscribe? Because there's going to be tons of content on here, and it's free. So you guys don't have to pay a dime. You just have to watch me give videos on good content. If it's not Fortnite, it's Funko Pops. If it's not Funko Pops, it's all this good nerd stuff. And who doesn't want a good nerd video? So make sure you guys subscribe, and I would surely appreciate it. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you guys comment down below, thumbs up on the video, and also subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Keep it real, keep it safe, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.